Another fossil hunting season is almost upon us, but before we start going out looking for fossils, I thought we should run down my top 5 fossil hunting finds from last year. Hi everybody, my name is Sean P. Meddy and welcome to the S'mores and Dinosaurs YouTube channel. We're back! We took a little bit of a hiatus in the holiday season and at the beginning of the year, but we are back. Fossil hunting season is almost upon us, and I want to, before we go into a brand new year of fossil hunting finds, I want to go over my top 5 fossil hunting finds from last year. So let's go ahead and start. Now, number 5, I don't actually have. Number 5 comes from the video, I haven't found this in 30 years, fossil hunting at Caesar Creek State Park. Now, this was my first fossil hunting trip to Caesar Creek State Park, and I found a lot of great fossils, one of which we'll talk about a little bit later. But my number 5 pick is the giant gastropod that I found while fossil hunting that day. Now, Caesar Creek State Park has a rule where you're not allowed to use tools or take anything too large, and this was some beautiful gastropod fossils inside a large piece of rock. So had to follow the rules, had to leave it there. I'm sure somebody else took it, and I hope they have a fantastic fossil treasure for their own. Now, number 4. Number 4 comes to us from our National Fossil Day Collection Challenge. And that was a fossil I didn't even realize that I had collected until after I had come back and realized what I had. Number 4 is our surprise plesiopod. Now this fossil, I gave myself 5 minutes to find a variety of different fossils, and I ended up finding a very obvious plesiopod at the end. But what I didn't fully recognize until I got home was that point on the end. Plesiopods are very easy to distinguish by looking for that very, very signature point at the end. And it was only when I got home that I discovered what I had. Now, coming in at number 3. Number 3 was supposed to be a fossil hunting video that never got made. I went back to Caesar Creek State Park in October to do fossil hunting, and I ended up not shooting a video that day, but I did find a fossil that I had never found before. That park is really great for that. That fossil lives inside here. What it is, I won't keep you guessing, it's a special kind of coral called Calopecia huronesis. And the fossils are so small that I'm not going to take them out of this right now, but you can see them on the screen. They're these very small but very spore and circular-like holes. If you're interested, I can show you how I came to the classification of these, but when we go back to Caesar Creek, we're definitely going to be looking for more of these fossils. Now, we're to our top 2. So, number 2, I keep, it's so special to me, a lot of people would probably think it'd be number 1, but it's so special to me, I actually keep it inside this case. Number 2 comes from our post-tornado fossil hunt video. It is our magical adderstone. Now this adderstone is not any normal adderstone. No, this is a piece of bryozoa in which all the natural erosion and everything caused it to create a natural hole within it. I was so astounded when I found this fossil. It is the difference between this being the number 1 and number 2 slot is so small, but I was so happy when I found this fossil. It was truly a magical moment for me. Now, time for an honorable mention. Last May, I went to my very first geofair, and they had a myriad of all different types of fossils. So for my honorable mention, and I only say it's honorable because, I mean, I found it in a booth from some guy that was selling it, but my honorable mention, as long as I don't drop it, is my Rhytalium carinatum, or it could also be Archasteria carnita. Regardless, it is a Cretaceous clam, 110 million years old. million years old. Now that's very old, but every other fossil on this list is coming from the Ordovician period, which is at least 300 million years ago. But this, I had to make it in there as an honorable mention. We'll definitely be going back to GeoFair this year. I may even be bringing people with me. So look for that video in a couple months. Now, you've seen 5, 4, 3, 2, honorable mention. Now it's time for number one. Number one favorite fossil find from my fossil hunting adventures last year. Horn coral. Specifically this piece of horn coral. This was the whole reason that video, Fossil Hunting at Caesar Creek State Park, was titled, I haven't found this in over 30 years. I had not found horn coral in over 30 years. Everywhere I'd been searching was just the wrong geological time period. And I was so happy to find this fossil. Subsequently, I have found more horn coral on repeat trips to Caesar Creek. But this one, I was so excited. Horn coral means so much, has such a strong connection between me and my father in our fossil hunting adventures. I was just so excited to find it, and I couldn't think of another fossil that had just as strong of a connection and feeling to me as this. And that is why it is my number one fossil hunting find from last year. And that's it. I'm excited to go on fossil hunting trips with you this year. I'll let you in on a little secret. I've already done one. I was not intending on going on a fossil hunting find trip this year, but I've already been out to Creek X. It was a warm 70+ degree day in February, and I found things that I have not found. If I find a trilobite today, I might lose my... And I am very excited to share those with you. So, if you want to watch that video, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. If you have ideas or places you want to see me go fossil hunting, put those in the comments below. I'm really excited to go on more fossil hunting trips with you this year. I've also got, for the other half of the channel, a lot of new s'more recipes. And we're gonna be doing new and weirder stuff on this channel. So I hope you come along with me on that adventure. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Leather chairs. Don't they make all the wonderful noises?